the road, but yeah, I don't know. I was super frustrated yesterday with it. Couldn't believe.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keir?
Dr.
I'm
O'Keir
fretting because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
from Mass Effect 2?
No. Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
Ooh, I am interested in this. So there is a terminal that we need to get that has a lot of Dr. O'Keir's data. Dr. O'Keir was in Mass Effect 2. He was the guy that worked on creating Krogan in the lab and stuff, and that's when we met Grunt for the first time. Was with the Dr. O'Keir stuff. So that's interesting. Very interested in that. We'll try it after we read the codex entries, Kappa. I don't I don't think the codex are like how they were in The Witcher. If you ever played Witcher 3, anytime you would get a codex on, let's say, a new enemy or a monster or whatever, it would tell you sort of like a little bit of hints on how to deal with it, or what signs, in this case magic, worked best, or bombs, or different types of bombs, or alchemy stuff like that. I don't think this game does that. I wish it did. Who was Dr. O'Keir?
You talk about Dr. O'Keir like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keir was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
So they want to use it to cure the genophage that's affecting Krogans right now, because I guess by the time that they left, the genophage didn't get cured yet, because they left sort of in the time frame that took place in Mass Effect 2. So it wasn't until the third game where you had the option to cure it.
Dr. O'Keir's
So
important work can't be lost.
okay. Well, I'm intrigued. Varen Jerky. Varen Jerky. Offer weapon repair upgrades. Got a weapon that uses special parts and isn't worth paying for expensive repairs on? I've got a custom micro fabricator and several hundred years of experience getting old guns firing again. Maybe you need a chemical spine augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel. Can help your firearm stop pulling to the right. Go check out this guy. Wanted ingredients for gingerbread cookies. I had these before we went to Cryon. I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They're either Asari or human, and they don't taste like much at first, just kind of sweet. But then they burn the back of your mouth after you swallow. I need more. I wrote down the recipe. Here's some stuff: ginger, nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon. I have no idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. I think it's a shelled animal. Cinnamon. LOL. Just call Morden. Yeah. We can't call Morden. It's been 600 years, man. It's been 600 years. Kind of funny. Offer upon delivery. Copy locked issue of Fornax 52. I think that was the name of a nudie magazine in Mass Effect 2, I think. The Fornax. Could be wrong. That's familiar. Kazulu says, for the flashlight, it seems to be a known bug on planet Eladin. Apparently you have to load a saved game to correct that bug. Really? Let's try it. Because I know it turned on when we got into the cave. So let's save it, and then let's load that save and see if it fixes. Because that's kind of annoying talking to people, and then it's like... they have a flashlight essentially being shined on their face. Shine on, dude. Let's see. Yeah, it's fixed. All right, Kazulu. Thanks, man. We did it.
Saw the worm bust straight through an old ship.
If Tuchanka doesn't have 20 feet Morden statue, I'll riot. Well, that's the thing.
Doubt it. Not to a crow.
These Krogan don't know what happened back in the Milky Way. They don't know that the genophage got cured because the time that they left, it was in Mass Effect 2. So the genophage was not cured yet, but yeah. There should be a statue here, but there's not going to be because they don't know about all that. They left before that stuff happened. My understanding.
Should have known Morda would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Oh no, look.
Tuchanka.
Wait a minute. What? I thought the flashlight was fixed. It's not even on, but yet it is. Well, GG. I meant back on the Milky Way. Oh yeah. Yeah, there probably is. That'd be super disappointing if they didn't. So that's the throne room. I don't know what this is. Let's go down to the throne room. Krogan in the throne room. Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird looking bug. Reloaded. The flashlight's not on the suit, but yet it is. Oh well, whatever.
Should track down a fiend later. It's been ages since I had a good fight.
This is the so-called throne room. Where is the throne?
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia? Pretty wild out there.
Oh, it's down there.
They'll kill
Okay.
you for a tire if it's
Alright, we're not down there yet.
I'm leaving. No way this colony will make it.
Come on, you have nowhere to go.
Heard Sloan on Kadara is hiring.
You call yourself Krogan?
Sloan on Kadara. You don't want to go over there. You don't want to go hang out with Sloan. Just don't. The problem will still be on this planet. They have the same on PS4. Ah, okay. Tis unfortunate. Jerky. Yeah. Wanted cleaning service. Another ad. Update. Not that interesting. Just talking about Varan jerky. I don't want any Varan jerky. It's weird hearing so many female Krogan when you literally only meet one in the entire trilogy. Yeah.
Saw the worm out there again. That thing is huge.
Bigger than a threshing maw, isn't it? Make a good rite of passage.
Good rite of passage.
If you head out worm hunting, let me know. I'll plan your funeral.
Worm hunting, oh god. Down below. Nakmor Morda. What's down over here? Is this another entrance? Let's stay on target. Stay on target. Let's not get too sidetracked here. So Nakmor Morda is the leader, I think. I don't know what we're going to be discussing there. Alright, it says, I do like them. Talking about female Krogan. Why can't we bone a Krogan? Yeah, they're not as crazy and impulsive as males. I don't know. I do not know. Well, I guess I do know. And that's just because the female and all the other Krogan, they can't breed because they're under the effects of genophage. So it's like, why even? I guess, but I don't know. The throne room.
You Ravenor Brank?
Strux sent me. He said that
Hey.
you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
That voice doesn't match that Krogan at all, says Mothman. Is this... Because when we started this game, somebody said that there was a Krogan in this game that their voice did not match them at all. This must be that person then. I don't remember who it was that said that, but I remember hearing that. I can't quite tell if it's a man or a woman is voice acting over the females. Yeah, that's why I had a puzzled look on my face. Let's just relax.
You mean that? Because it doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't. You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again. New galaxy, same crap.
I'd just like you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Actually, yes.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
His ear
Your
looks so
manipulation
bad
is
in
so
the textures.
transparent. No advice for you. Only regret. Watch. The Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
Oh good, the light turned off. It's probably because we're playing on medium settings, but I never noticed his ear being like basically clay. Wait, this is a male, not female? I don't know. Was there any indication in the dialogue that I wasn't paying attention to? Did someone say he or she? I feel like this is a female. But unless there was something that I just missed, I don't know. Been a treat.
I'm gonna journal about this later. See you soon.
Overlord Nakmor Morda. Find Brink and talk to him in private. It's a female voice actor. There you go. Moffin posted that link there.
Morda's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah. Maybe.
I like how it
The
says
initiative will pay. She said that, right? I didn't imagine it.
No, she said it.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
I like how the bot says you have 61 seconds, because when I was trying to adjust the time, I could not get the slider to go to 60, so it was either 59 or 61. So we're stuck at 61. Whoa. What's going on there? Alright. Let's take a look around here. Only Andromeda and Inquisition. I saw a tweet this morning from PC Gamer, and there was a... They were talking about BioWare is hiring multiple people for a Dragon Age game, and it's like... Dude, I can't even think of BioWare being the same anymore. Like, new Dragon Age, whoop-de-doo. Inquisition was eh. What's going on down there?
You know, I got that Audi myself. Knocked it out, shackled it, and shoved it in my shuttle. Gotta say,
Trying to pilot with fun.
Yeah, fight each other. Fight 'em. Moffman says, I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't use Twitter or Instagram. Nah, there's definitely other people out there. Yeah, I basically use it just for like my stream and to follow other people that I watch on Twitch and stuff like that. I do have an Instagram, but it's basically just like I made it so I could reserve Mike and Hi-Fi, the name, pretty much. I don't use Facebook, never made one, so, and Facebook's like for old people, so I'm good. I remember being in middle school and MySpace was all the rage. Never even made a MySpace page.
Nexus, how about you? Eladon ain't a place for wimps, but it's kicking your human ass.
Yeah, ha! No thresher maws on Earth to practice on.
I do okay.
I'd like to see it. Next time we go out looking for fiends, we'll take you.
Bring it.
Fiends? Yeah, they're tough. How about we find an architect? Throw that in the mix.
Now we're talking. Might kill us. But that sounds fun.
What's he doing with his arms there? He's like
You're
doing
okay, Nexus.
that Krogan's doing that. That's what I think he's doing. What is he doing?
Want to do something fun with those credits?
Team Rincol Manager? That's a name of a Krogan drink. Remington says, I switched to Twitter to keep up so I don't have to use Facebook. Hoffman says, I have Facebook. Kazili does not have Twitter or Instagram. There you go. Remington says, I had to make a Facebook for my senior year school projects. Moffman says, made it back in 2007, so just after they switched it from college only to public. Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know Facebook used to be for colleges only, and then everyone could use it. I didn't know that. Remington says, I'm sure that Krogan would be interesting in boning.
Hey, want to bet on Team Rincol? Come on, what do you say?
Dude, what am I betting on? No.
Not right now.
Maybe later then.
Yeah, maybe later. Is Team Rincol, is that like fighting in the pits? Blood Threshers. Blood Threshers manager. Okay. Facebook was initially made by a Harvard student as a Harvard-only social media site. Ah, okay. Well, I don't use it, so I did not know the history behind it, but that is pretty interesting. That is cool. Yeah. Scan that. Someone named Mark work on it. Oh, is that the Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The only reason I know is because there's like that movie or whatever. Let's look at this. Social interactions. Most of you are used to either gendered segregated camps back on Tuchanka or mostly male mercenary work off-world. But now we're all put together, and it's time for us to make the most of this probability. With females sending breeding requests and males asking many questions about fertility, we've had some good dialogues so far, and in most cases, everyone has already recovered from their injuries. To the end, we've added some mandatory cultural education. Blasto 6, Partners in Crime. Notice Blasto and Blasto's partner's sister agreeing to engage in mating rituals. Oh, that was the thing that we heard in Mass Effect 3. Wasn't it? On the Citadel, there was a Blasto, like sort of like vid poster, and we sat there for like 10 minutes listening to it. And we do know that the Elcor got it on with that. That's kind of funny. Fleet and Flotilla. I think that was a thing that Tali Zora mentioned to us when we were doing the Citadel DLC, I think. And she's like, you need to watch this. And we never did. Vega Bull Jr. Is that a mixture of James Vega from Mass Effect 3 and Iron Bull from Dragon Age Inquisition? Both played by the same voice actor? Maybe so. We're finding in the little details here. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Turret upgrades. Did you all see how my turret blew up an entire Ket gunship? I feel like this guy is lying. Right there, a whole movie about him. It's called The Social Network. Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, that guy. I have not seen that movie, but I do know of it. They're males who have kids interested in getting together. Supposed to raise them along with the females instead of just visiting. Okay. So they're kind of having the males and the females live together, unlike how they did it on Tuchanka, where they were kind of all like, this is the female zone, this is the male zone. You want to mate, you got to go to a place to do it. Interesting. Okay.
Ravenor Brank.
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Morda. You can trust me.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Erdnot. Some in Clan Nakmor too.
Clan Erdnot.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed?
Yeah.
Morda's after the drive core.
She can't activate it. It's a remnant.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me. Thanks, Frank.
Okay, so that was the inside man from What's-His-Face that we met when we first got to the planet here. Go to the derelict remnant ship. Okay. I'm interested in that. Okay. Cool. Well, this just got interesting. We're definitely not gonna let Nakmor
This time things will be
Oh, shit.
get that
A
bomb.
bomb?
Shh. Don't say it in front of these people. They don't know yet. Come on, woman. Let's bet on the blood threshers. Let's bet on these guys. Red ticket. Red to win. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. What's going on in chat? Assassin Queen says, I have Twitter and Instagram. I'm not giving out my Instagram, so sorry in advance to whoever was going to ask for it. Yeah, I have Instagram, but like I said, I don't even, there's not even anything posted on it. It was just to reserve my name. I only Snapchat nudes. Interested? PM me, says Remingtons. Sergnum, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, Mike, did you make your emotes yet? I have not. I have not made my emotes yet. I probably need to get on that at some point. I don't know what emote, which emote should be first. Remington said it should be like a lol emote. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That they that Twitch rolled out a sub button for all the affiliates today, so that's pretty fun. Should be interesting to see how things play out. Mothman says a couch emote. Oh god, the couch emote. Somebody do exclamation mark couch because Sergnum needs to know the story for that. Yeah, Twitch has been super accommodating lately. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty awesome, man. I noticed it happened last week sometime. Like I got into my chat and I noticed I had a black star next to my name and nobody else could see it. And then later on that day they were like, "Oh, we accidentally released it a little early, but it's coming soon." And then here it is. The next week after that, it's all good. A couch emote would be kind of fun, but I don't think anyone would get that unless, you know, they were here for that or they see that little summary there. All right. I don't know if our thing is gonna win or not. What about you, Sergnum? Have you started working on that yet? Getting an emote? I bought a red ticket. I don't know who's red, but come on. Roar. Ooh. Uh-oh, dead. Did I win? Where do I go to talk to the winner?
We'll win the
Oh, we lost that round.
next one for sure.
Well, sir, I'm never gonna bet again. Sorry. Yeah, you heard about that bug? Yeah. Assassin Queen's got 421 space credits. Holy crap. Yeah. I made a placeholder one until I think of something better. Ooh, you got the red mage. That looks awesome, man. Did you make that yourself or did you have someone do that for you?
I once saw a fight between those things.
That looks pretty cool. It sucks how that we can only have one emote though. It's like, oh man. You get a little taste and it's only just one emote.
Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong Nakmor offspring. Am I right?
Strong Nakmor offspring. White mage. Yeah, you made it in Photoshop. You're not an artist. It looks pretty good, man. One emote for each tier, so 3. Ah, okay, so one emote for the $4.99 slash the Prime subs, one for the $9.99, and one for the $24.99. Wow. I don't think anyone would pay that much for those, but there's probably people out there that probably would. That's interesting. So there's 3 emotes that we need to think about then. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look into that. I might try and get the same artist that did my panels and break screen and all that stuff, but I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of artists that are gonna be super busy with making emotes and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely part of history now, man. The day that affiliates get sub buttons, that's pretty cool. Awesome to be a part of it too. Genophage.
Have you tried having kids before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
Respect her choices.
You need to listen to her on this one. Maybe back off a little.
Don't you want a few little ones running around?
You know I do, but I'm not setting myself up for heartbreak. I'll consider it when the cure is actually a cure.
Wow. I wonder if we can cure the genophage in this game. We need a Solarian. Anytime I see a massive donation of like 100 plus, it's usually some kid using his parents' credit card. I saw 1,000 donation last week, says Mothman. Yeah, that's the bad thing if you have like a PayPal or something like that with a sub button or like people cheering with bits. Like there's no chargebacks on that. So the idea of having those options available on the channel is awesome because I never wanted to add a tip button just for the chargeback stuff because I was kind of nervous about that. So being able to have these options to have some sort of income come in a little bit, you know, I don't expect it or anything, but it's nice that it's there and it's you don't have to worry about it. It's final, you know. So that's pretty cool. Great time to be an artist. I can't afford to pay anybody, so I just do all my own stuff. Not that it's impressive or well done. I've seen people like say, I don't know, that they would charge like 15 per emote, but that seems like super low, man. They don't need to sell themselves short, but yeah, it can get pretty pricey in terms of any sort of artwork and stuff. So if you could do your own, then you're saving money. I wish I could make my own stuff, but I'm not talented at all to do any sort of thing. I can do a stick figure, and that's about it. It's my talent level. On Total Biscuits channel, there's a dude with 250k bit donation. Yeah. I think it that might not have been at one time. I think it adds up overall. But that's pretty crazy, man. There's people that are super dedicated to channels like that, and it's amazing to see people like that. Pretty cool. There's a